Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. Of course, hanging with this little cozy beaver in a basket, my mega good vibes. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective on the Twin Flame journey, okay? Let's see what the current energy is like for the Divine Feminines when it comes to... honestly, guys, I really do feel like doing a reading on how your masculines are feeling for you at this time. And I want to use the Romance Angel Oracle deck, so I'm going to make the title really specific so that way you guys can, I feel, allow this reading to assist you as a confirmation to keep flowing on your journey. This reading is a sign and a symbol that you are certainly in tune and in touch with your feminine energy, and it's very, very, I feel, admirable and beautiful to your divine masculine. The thing is like when you're in your feminine energy, and children is coming up as well, as the main message here. It could be your childlike energy, or it could be both of you healing aspects of your own inner child, so much to the point where it becomes comfortable to be around one another. And that's when you know that maybe you two are thinking about each other in a way that is more, it's gentle and it's more balanced, okay? A lot of inner child healing, or I feel like you have in the past triggered a lot of inner child stuff for your divine masculines, particularly in the area of rejection and abandonment, okay? So not always being readily available, or feeling like you're not going to choose them, or just feeling like they love you more and you don't love them as much as they love you. I think that those are all themes that they have struggled with on this journey with you. But there's something about innocence that I'm getting out of the children card as well. It's like you two are best mates. You know, you two consistently show up for one another, and that is something that you're helping to heal this divine masculine with. It's like you're literally healing his inner child by continuously showing up for him. And that is the message that I'm getting out of the children card, is somebody realizing that you're their best friend. And it's what I'm feeling like it's helping this divine masculine to heal, is their outlook on the world. It's like your good nature, your sweetness, your kindness, but also too this fierceness. I feel like for the divine feminines, the reason you can be so fierce in this world is because you love so hard. So there is this fierceness with you that comes along with the ability to protect everything that you love. And I feel like it includes this divine masculine. You know, they feel very safe with your energy. I can't help but think of like a little cat, like Mega. You know, so adorable, so cute, but she will do some damage. Okay, she can do some damage. But yeah, that is just what I'm getting from the masculine collective to let you know, divine feminines, is that just the bond deepening with you and knowing you and getting to know you has made them have faith and trust again in the world. And, you know, they're feeling more lighthearted. You guys might find that as you come together with them, if many of you are receiving communication, you really are just in this beautiful lighthearted energy of like being comfortable with one another. It's been difficult for you two to actually sit down and flirt. So that's why, like in the past few readings, I do feel like many of you are pulling in physical encounters, because I have been intuitively feeling it. I've been seeing a lot of things in my dreams as well. I did see a Pegasus in my dream, as well as a goat with really big boobs. I know that sounds weird. I don't know if I've shared that in past readings yet. But just an FYI for many of you, that's why I feel like union energy is coming through, and it's coming through in like a really kind of magical way. Like I feel like the dream, because I saw it in the clouds and it was real. Like I could see the Pegasus, and I saw the eyes, like the eyes of this beautiful white horse with this horn on its head. Or does it have a horn? I don't, in my dream it did, but I don't know if a real, like what you see in the folklore has a horn, but that is what I saw in my dream. And I remember saying to my sister, like, oh my God, like, are you seeing this? How incredible. And the eyes really stood out to me. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's a goat floating by as well. And the goat had these like very large, human-like looking, like a woman's breast. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. Like I thought about the dream, like, you know, for several days. But anyways, clarity will come when it needs to about that. But It was just so profound that I know that union energy is coming through for many of you, like 1111 maybe surrounding you at this time. 1111 and 717, I would say, is flooding many of you at this time. And, it really is a time of that union energy coming through, because I feel like a lot of you, you're just at that place on the journey to experience this lighthearted energy with one another. And it's beneficial. The energy and a lot of the blockages that many of you have been holding on to, or you've been experiencing. I know fatigue, has been a lot of it, like pain, like body pains and aches, losing weight, gaining weight. I feel like many of you have been through a lot of bodily changes. I know everyone collectively have been struggling with their energy levels. But I do feel like a lot of that it's clearing up, especially for those of you who are attracting, again, that type of union energy, or even communication with your counterpart that's of this flirtatious nature, where it's just lighthearted energy. Sorry, I don't know why I got lazy with my with my words there. But it's that lighthearted energy, because if you kind of pair these two together, this kind of flirting thing, right? Like, not to shade anybody who's older or anything, but guys, when you really think about it, it's like the time that we really feel this is when we are young. The kind of high school thing where you're just like, OMG, like, people have game, and like, it just feels really good. Sometimes when you're older, it's a little bit more awkward, or, I don't know, at least for me. But I feel like that is what you two bring back, is like this kind of childlike energy. And childlike energy is very important for the connection, because your imagination is taking off. I feel like a lot of you two are attracting like physical, intimate unions as well. That energy is going to be really beneficial to help like get creative projects off of the ground, because you're not going to know what to do with it other than create. I'm telling you guys, like when you start experiencing, I love that trust too is coming out, because that's another big theme on the journey that many of you are experiencing, especially because it's the divine masculines that are the ones that are feeling this. You feel it too. I feel like many of you are experiencing a big shift when it comes to like not only trusting in the like each other, but it's like trusting the journey. The trust has a lot to do with the universe taking control. Like the universe is in charge of when you two connect again through divine timing. You will do things that are necessary, or sometimes you may find that you can't help but bump into your counterpart when you least expect it, or they might impulsively reach out to you. You could impulsively reach out to them. Like whatever the case is, in that moment, both of you are not in control. And that's been a big confirmation that I am getting to tell the collective, is that, and that's why you don't need to worry. Like separation could be happening. They could be going off on their journey, like relocating to other parts of the world. It could be for work. They could be choosing to stay in a karmic situation. They could be choosing to stay in a family dynamic. Like whatever the case is, I feel like many of you are going to start receiving the confirmation, just showing up in your space, to trust whatever is happening, to trust, because it's like nothing can stop the connection from coming together in this lifetime. Okay, especially again, if many of you are seeing 717, or you have had physical encounters with your twin flames, and then you go into separation. And of course, I know that's really painful, especially after you connect for the first time in the physical, and it just feels so good to be in their energy, and then boom, you have to be away from them again. Each time you separate, it's teaching you to have faith in the journey, because the way you guys end up coming back into one another's lives, you'll see like how much you don't have control of that. And then it gets you to trust in the process and to trust in the journey more, which makes separation easier, because then you really know, okay, I don't have to worry at this time. I'm just going to go and turn inwards. Maybe I will focus on some of the triggers that are coming up. But I feel like the more we do that, guys, like the more we get triggered, and the more we don't judge ourselves, the more we just observe what's coming up for healing. Like, why do you feel that way? Is it necessary to feel that way? Is it something that you can let go? Is it something that you have to carry with you? Okay, if you feel like you need to carry it, let's carry it for a day or two. Let's really sink into it and feel it. Let's feel shitty. Let's feel disappointed. Let's feel sad. Let's feel whatever the case is. That's a really big part of the detachment on the journey, and letting go of the expectations. the minute you start doing stuff like that, and you don't try to chase or try to fix or heal or do something for revenge or do something for the sake of getting back or getting their attention, because energy is big, right? Like our twins can feel our intentions behind what it is we do. So don't think that you're doing something and then really on the inside you're just like, oh my God, this is so tough, or this is so hard, or I'm still going to look, and keep an eye on what it is they're doing, but at the same time I'm going to pretend that I'm, moving forward. It's like, no, you genuinely got to move forward, because the energy doesn't lie, right? So yeah, this is big stuff coming through for those of you who have been riding the wave for quite a long time, and blood, sweat, and tears, man. You guys were tired, but now is a time of peace. Now is a time of harmony. Now is a time of you guys really trusting in the process so that you can really get to the big stuff, which again, it's going to be in the areas of creativity, just the doing energy for the divine masculines, really going after their dreams, not wasting time, manifesting things rather quickly. And then for the divine feminines, ideas are coming out of your heart and mind, and you're really kind of just getting it done. Opportunities are coming to you by just you taking the time out of your day to create them, to think of them. Many of the divine feminines very heavily connected to things like journaling and manifesting, and for some of you, just certain secrets are unlocking high priestess energy at this time. Okay, that's why the sensual energy has been driving you insane. So this is also a sign for you to trust the process. So if many of you are just like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, the sensual energy is driving you insane, really force yourself to sit down, either behind your laptop, get a pen and paper, and start writing down some of the ideas that have been swirling around in your head. Pick one or two, and then put all of your focus into that and finish. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for this short check-in for you guys. Make sure you use the code TWIN LOVE LUV15 on Hipsy.com to get a discount off of any reading if you guys would like to connect further. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next reading, okay? Bye, everyone.